Hello and good morning. We're continuing from somewhere. Restless feelings. Alright. So we left off where Aqua and Theo were acting weird during breakfast. And very obvious, of course. Don't worry, Marine and Fubuki didn't notice whatsoever, though. Akutan, you did it, right? Did what? Don't play dumb. You've set sail with Master, right? Even though I've yet to even raise my own mast. Huh? Set sail? Mast? What? Like, you know. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Besides, we didn't do anything like that anyway. You're such a pervert, Marine. Creep. Stop saying such weird things. Why is my mic volume so loud all of a sudden? I'm just going to turn it down a tiny bit. Anyway. But no matter how you look at it, the two of you are acting very suspicious. Something happened, right? Just tell me. Really? Nothing happened. Stop being so nosy. You're lying. Something definitely happened. Just hurry up and confess already. Like I said, we didn't do anything. You're not going to tell me, I see. Fine then. How about I do this? Listen up, everyone! Akutan and Master's ship has left port and set sail. Whoa. So fast I couldn't even read it. They just couldn't resist their primal urges, and they had an amazing time like frenzied beasts. Wait, what are you saying? Let me get back in there. Listen to me. We didn't do anything. We really didn't. Then tell me the truth. Every last detail. Oh, that's... Hey, you in the back! Okay, okay. I'll tell you, so just be quiet. And that's what happened. He confessed his feelings to me, but I swear nothing else happened. You did it, Akutan. Congratulations. I can't breathe. Let go. I knew you two would get together, but I didn't think it would happen this fast. I wonder if my mic got reset and that's why it's so loud. Let me check that. It's like the only other reason I can think of. One moment. Why is it not? There we go. Sounds, right? Or is that sound settings? Recording, mic, properties, levels. Yeah, that's why. The sound bit more like this. Okay, no more blasting ears, I guess. It was like triple volume basically to you. Alright, I knew you two would get together, but I didn't think it would happen this fast. The bond you share from childhood is still holding strong, I see. How romantic. Not quite like that. Theo still doesn't remember what happened between us back then. Still curious about what happened on that rainy day. So he doesn't know anything about our promise, or what happened on that rainy day. Huh? So he doesn't know why you ran away from home, or the reason why you're here, or that everything you've done was for his sake? Yep. That sounds tough. That's rough, bro. And you can't exactly tell him either. But I think it would be better if he didn't remember. The cat's being a booger already. I'm gonna be right back. Thank you for waiting. Let me make sure I'm unmuted. And OBS. Okay, we're unmuted. I think I already read this, but I think it would be better if he didn't remember. We're happy as it is, and he might hate me if he found out. Normally, there's no way a noble and maid can ever be together. I'd be selfish to ask her anything more. And if my lady were to find out, she might force us to break up. It was her precious younger brother and heir of the Francois family. He definitely won't approve of us she definitely won't approve of us being together. Well, as long as you're happy. But if you ever need someone to lean on, I'll always be here for you. Just know that I'm on your team, Akutan. Jeez, you worry too much. I'll be fine, really. We should get back to work. They're probably done eating by now. Let's go. It's just about past noon when I'm studying in my room. Here, kitty. I won't hurt you. I hear Miss Aqua's voice, and she appears to be right outside in the hallway. You can't go in there. That's Master's room. Be a good kitty and come back. It's no good. Here, kitty, kitty. She's not alone. I'm in need of a short break anyway, so I decide to poke my head out and see what she's up to. Ah! As soon as I open the door, something darts past my feet. It runs a lap my room before using my desk as a springboard to jump high. Oh, it's a cute cat. As the mystery creature effortlessly jumps onto the top shelf and peers down at me, I realize what it is. Ah, you can't be in here. Come in here. Come on, kitty. It's dangerous to be up that high. Come down from there. What on earth is going on? The cat snuck inside the mansion, so I was just trying to chase it out. I had no luck in catching it. And now it even snuck into Master's room. Cats always land on their feet, so I'm sure it'll come down by itself eventually. But there's a clock on the shelf that could get knocked off. Well, I guess it could. As a maid, I can't stand by and allow any harm to come to Master's possessions. So although I won't force it, I have to get it down as soon as I can. I get what she's saying, but catching it won't be an easy feat by any means. It's swift as the devil, so there's no way she'd be able to catch it on her own. I'll keep an eye on it, so please bring anything that might help, Miss Aqua. Anything that might help in grabbing the cat's attention. Okay, wait there. I'll be right back to save you. Though the cat doesn't seem to be in need of saving. The cat looks curiously at Miss Aqua as she dashes out of the room. A few minutes later, Miss Aqua returns with a large sack. Oh. I brought a bunch of cat-related stuff from my room. I'll start by pretending that this stuffed cat doll is a real cat to try and get its attention. Neko! Miss Aqua stands on a stool and holds the stuffed doll up. That's a cat? Sure, let's go with that. Meow. My name is Neko. What's your name? Oh. I see. Your name is Nyata. Nice to meet you, Nyata. Miss Aqua waves the stuffed doll from side to side, but the cat seems completely uninterested and takes only a single glance before looking away. I guess Operation Fake Cat Friend is a bust. I'll try this toy next. Next, Miss Aqua holds up a stick with a mouse doll tied to the end. Come on, Nyatan. Come play with the toy. It's a little mouse doll. Squeak, squeak. The mouse doll dances around as Miss Aqua shakes the stick. It appears to be working as the cat chases it with its eyes. It's working. I think I can catch it now. Come here, Nyatan. Let's play. Left, right. Now up and down. Think you can catch it? Miss Aqua starts to bounce the toy around more vigorously, and the cat hesitantly extends a paw. Uh-oh, it's bouncing away. You have to do better if you want to catch it. Master, I think Nyatan's going to jump down soon. Can you please prepare the net? I pick up the net that Miss Aqua brought. The volume still seems a bit high when I speak louder. I'm not too sure. The idea is to catch the cat as soon as possible. Maybe it's because... Like when I'm speaking real words while reading, it ends up being louder. The idea is to catch... I reread that. What a good kitty, Nyatan. Keep playing with the toy. Yes, just like that. Miss Aqua flings her hand, and the toy flies into the air. The cat jumps after it. Ouch! Nails! The nails are so sharp! Oh! The cat lands on Miss Aqua's head. Miss Aqua? Don't mind me. Catch the cat, Master. I only now realize that I've forgotten all about catching the cat. Miss Aqua loses her balance and comes tumbling towards me. With a thud, I feel a dull pain in my back, and my vision goes black. Ouch. Are you okay, Master? Yeah. I endure the pain and slowly open my eyes. Are you sure? You didn't hit your head? As my eyes focus, the first thing I see is Miss Aqua staring at me worriedly. Yeah, I'm fine. Really? Really, there's nothing to worry about. Thank goodness. I thought I might have hurt you, Master. By the way, where'd the cat go? I hear the cat call out, as if responding to my question. But it's nowhere to be found. Oh, perhaps... Nyatan. I wonder who's voicing the cat. Ah, I knew it. Nyatan appears to be on my back. A crafty little cat. Come on, Nyatan, get off. Meow. Miss Aqua shakes her body lightly, but the cat refuses to get off. Please get off, Nyatan. If you stand up, maybe it might jump off? I can't do that. What if something happens to Nyatan? I'll just stay like this until Nyatan gets bored and jumps off. The rule of cats. But will you be okay with that? With the cat on her back, she's also keeping herself up on all fours directly on top of me. She may be on carpet, but I can't imagine staying in such a position would be easy on her knees and hands. I'll be fine. But what about you, Master? If you feel uncomfortable, I'll move right away. I'm fine, I just can't move, that's all. Actually, my heart's racing uncontrollably being this close to Miss Aqua. So close that I can even see faint hair on her soft skin. I just can't help but look at her adorably cute face. What's wrong, Master? Do I have something on my face? No, I just thought you looked cute. Huh? What are you saying at a time like this? I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. Well, you don't need to apologize, but... My face is getting red. Perhaps a little embarrassed, Miss Aqua turns her head. But her blushing cheeks only make her look even cuter, and I can't take my eyes off her. You don't have to stare at me so much. But you're really so beautiful, Miss Aqua. You don't have to keep saying that. You're making me all flustered. We both feel embarrassed, and the air falls silent. I'm sure if I look in the mirror, my face is bright red as well. Anyway, we can't just stay like this all day. I'm sorry, Nyatan, but you have to get off now. Come on, Nyatan. Time to get off now. Miss Aqua twists and shakes her body while still on all fours. Is that maybe a marine? Nyatan, stop! Stop! Tickles! What's wrong? Making weird sounds all of a sudden? Nyatan's walking on my back. Stop. My back's really ticklish. No good. I can't hold up my arms any longer. Splat. Miss Aqua's arms start to give out, and her body begins to fall on me. She's barely hanging on, leaving just enough room for us to breathe. This isn't good. I'm sorry for the cat, but we really should get up now. I want to get up too, but my arms... I'm at my limit. You can fall on me, I can take it. But I'm so heavy. You're not heavy. It's okay. You're only 44.5 kilograms. But despite our bizarre predicament, Miss Aqua continues to look away. She's giving everything she has to keep herself up, and beads of sweat are dropping off her bright red face. Delicious aqua sweat. Oh, look at her mouth. You really won't say I'm heavy, right? I won't. Whatever happens, promise not to tell anyone? I promise. Okay then. I'm sorry, Master. Miss Aqua relaxes her arms. I hold my breath and prepare for the impact. My body feels lighter. Did Nyatan get off? I look to the side and see the cat grooming itself. Well, I guess I can stand up normally then. I'm so tired. My body hurts all over from being in that weird position for so long. But we managed somehow, and the cat even got off too. Yeah. Wait. Where's Nyatan? I find the cat walking towards the window. But before we can do anything, it jumps outside. Ah, it got out. But I'm glad it didn't get hurt. Master, don't ever tell anyone about this, okay? Of course, it's our secret. Saying that, I recall the strange event that just unfolded. Seeing her face that close, her soft lips, her shimmering eyes. Master, what's with that look on your face? There's no look on my face. Are you sure? Not good. She's onto me. Busted. Anyway, I didn't realize you loved cats so much, Miss Aqua. Yes, I do. How about you, Master? I like them too. They're so small and cute when they bounce around. Yeah, I like how one second they're clingy, the next they're in their own world. I just love how carefree they are. Down a bit more. And how they eat so much despite being so small. Oh, and how they also curl up in a ball to sleep. Oh yeah, come to think of it. There was a drawing of a cat on the step stool you used earlier. You drew that, right? Yep. Marine bought it for me, so I drew a cat on it. I use it a lot, so I wanted it to look cuter. You think it's cute, right, Master? Now you mention it, the more I look at it, the more it's starting to look cute, but only because Aqua drew it. So that must be because Miss Aqua drew it. Yeah, it shows you really do love cats. I have a ton of cat-related stuff in my room too. Do you want to see them? Sure, I'd love to see them. I was hoping you'd say that. Wait here, I'll bring them right now. Yeah, now I can speak a bit louder. She's so excited that she pretty much skips out of the room in joy. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I brought everything I have. Miss Aqua returns with another giant sack. She pulls out her cat-related collectibles one by one. First is this. It's a Neko doll that I made myself. It was really hard to make. I stitched it together using some spare cloth. I stuffed it full of cotton, right up to its air tips. It's my fluffy pride and joy. Please pet it. Miss Aqua holds out her stuffed cat doll to me. I give it a pet just like she asks. It sure is soft. It really must have been hard to make. It was. So cute, right? Sorry. It probably sounds like I'm bragging. We continue chatting about cats. If you put a cat on this, they always curl up and fall asleep. It must feel really good. Cats look so peaceful when they sleep. They're like little angels. Yeah, no matter what their antics they get up to, you can't help but forgive them when you see their cute sleeping faces. Yeah, I know, right? They can get away with anything because they're so cute. We stole them. They always act like they've done nothing wrong too. But that makes them even cuter. Miss Aqua's mouth relaxes as she rubs the soft stuffed doll on her face. But at that moment, I noticed something. Miss Aqua, isn't that a hole just behind the ear? Actually, I made a lot of mistakes making this. The back is a mess, so I can't show it to you. Being told that I can't see the back makes me want to see it even more. Let's see now. Like I said, I can't show you. I tried to get a look at the doll's backside, but Miss Aqua quickly hides it from me. Not even a quick peek? No means no. I can't show you how much I messed up. It's embarrassing. Instead, look at this cute hat with cat ears. It's the Bochi cap. Saying that, she puts on the hat. Triangular pieces of cloth are sewn on and held up by wires. That's an interesting shape. Did you make it yourself? Yeah, the cat ears and wide brim are the highlights of this hat. Oh, to prevent you from getting sunburned? No, to hide my face. It's embarrassing when people I don't know look at me. Wearing a hat helps you calm down too, right? I'm not entirely sure how to respond. Hats are so great. They always protect me. Don't you like hats, Master? They're okay, I guess. I never really thought that much about them. Is that so? I think hats are great. Not good. I've made her sad. Trying to change the subject, I point to a folded jacket in her collection. Did you make this jacket too, Miss Aqua? No, I bought it. There's a cat embroidered on the back of it. Oh, by the way, when do you usually take off your jacket, Master? When I get in the house, I guess. Even if other people are around? You know? If you take off your jacket when there are other people around, you'll attract attention, right? Those are weird ones. Like wondering where you're going to hang it, or what you're wearing underneath. I don't like drawing attention to myself, so I never know when I should take my jacket off. So I just end up never taking it off. And people ask if I'm cold or something. Sometimes they also ask if I don't feel hot wearing it, and I stand out even more. I didn't know you were this shy, Miss Aqua. Now that I think of it, you were quite nervous when we first met too. That was for a different reason. I think that's enough about me. There's so much other cat stuff that I want to show you, like this towel, or this carved wooden cat, or these little glass cat figures. If there's anything you want, you can have them. Really? But they're your precious collection, right? They are. But you're special, Master. Please feel free to take anything you like. Okay then, how about this? Saying this, I pick up a handkerchief with a cat embroidered on it. It looks exactly like the cat on the step stool, so I figure that Miss Aqua must have made it. Oh, I actually embroidered that handkerchief. It's not very good. Are you sure you want it? Yes, I like this one. I can use it daily and carry it around with me too. Well, if you want it, I guess. Even though there are cuter ones. Having it makes me feel like Miss Aqua is by my side. But I'm too embarrassed to say that. Miss Aqua gives me a skeptical look as I put the handkerchief in my pocket. After that, we continue to leisurely enjoy talking about our love for cats. Well, I'm sure you two understand why I've called you here, yes? A few days later, Sister summons me in the late afternoon. Not really, no. If it's just me, I assume it's just something to do with the family. But... this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Being summoned by my lady can only mean I've done something wrong. Oh no. Right next to me, Miss Aqua mutters to herself over and over. We've never been summoned together by sister before. I shall get right to the point then. You two have been flirting too much lately. What? Me and Theo? We haven't flirted or anything like that at all. Miss Aqua, you just called me by name. I'm sorry. I was just in a panic, so I don't mind, but we're in front of sister. Yes, you're right. But nothing's going on between us, I swear. Do not lie to me. You two are doing it right now. Please calm down, my lady. Your hair will fall out at this rate. No, it will not. Really? I warned you to, did I not? There's no happiness for a noble to be with a commoner. You'll only create many enemies. Surely you must know that much. Yes? That's... I stopped Miss Aqua with my hand and looked sister straight in the eye. I confess my feelings to Miss Aqua. If you're going to yell at anyone, yell at me. If I do, will you end things with Miss Aqua? I can't do that, because I truly love her. Of course you do. Aren't you mad at me? Like, you thieving cat who seduced my brother, or you're fired, or something? I'm the one who hired you, Miss Aqua. I knew the risks. I was prepared for something like this to happen. If I scold you, I must scold myself as well. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. All that's left is to figure out what to do from here, is it not? Just to be certain. You two are serious, yes? Yes, I love Miss Aqua. I also don't want us to be separated again. You didn't say again. Are you against our relationship, sister? As it is right now, I can't approve of it. I know you both. I know that you two are serious about this. But Father, the other nobles, and the people will not be so easily convinced by mere words. Theo and Miss Aqua, you must prove yourselves as suitable successors to the Francois family. Oh. To do so, I shall impose a quick test. Miss Marine? At Sister's request, Miss Marine comes over and unfurls a sheet of paper across the table. It depicts the territory of the Francois family, with a red circle around a town in the south, which is quite far from the mansion. The town's name is Villon. That's close to my hometown. It's a big town, right? I've been there many times to peddle goods. Peddle. Miss Aqua, your family were farmers, yes? Yeah. Like onions. My dad and I used to sell vegetables and fruits from our farm there. It brings back memories. Sister lightly clears her throat. Recently there have been rumors spreading that Valence is looking to become independent from the Francois family. Really? But why? I haven't heard that about other towns. Oh. It's your job to investigate and prevent this from happening. Really? I don't know anything about politics, though.
テオと付き合っていくのでしたら避けられない問題です。
As long as you wish to be with Theo, you will always have to face issues like this head on.
何も二人きりで行けとは言いません。必要なら人は手配しますし、武器も用意しましょう。
I will not ask you two to do this alone. I'll prepare extra hands and weapons to aid you if needed.
もちろん、それが本当に必要なら。
That is, only if it is really needed, of course. If this is Sister's plan, she must truly think that Miss Aqua and I can accomplish it. Then, we must figure this out by ourselves. Or are they going to disguise themselves as farmers so that she can peddle goods with him? I don't want to aggravate the situation, so Miss Aqua and I will go alone. That's dangerous. They might try to attack you, Master. You worry too much, Akutan. There's no one in this world who can defeat Master in battle. Huh? Are you really that strong, Master? I suppose. I was trained by Sister and Father, after all. Indeed, people would easily figure out who we are, so it would be best if we wore something else. You may leave when you are ready, but I suggest departing as soon as possible, or the situation could get even worse. Now let's depart tomorrow morning. Is that okay with you, Miss Aqua? Miss Aqua nods. After that, we continue our discussion and go over the plan. Fubuki's point of view. As Theo and Aqua leave the common room after the meeting, Fubuki gazes up at the ceiling with a troubled look. I wonder if there's anything I forgot to tell them. I do hope they'll be fine. Saying your couple on their first errand. Perhaps I should follow them and make sure Theo's safe. But that would defeat the purpose of this assignment. But if anything were to happen to him, I would... Milady? May I advise toning down your sisterly affection for young Master? He may soon grow tired of it. But I can't help it. Theo was leaving the mansion without any security after all. Which you, my lady, ordered him to do. Well, not like that could have been otherwise. Master needs to prove his ability and independence as soon as possible, after all. Indeed. With ability and reputation, you can get away with a bit of recklessness. This is the first step for that. Growing insurgency is likely a part of Uncle's forces, and now that he has been defeated, there must be unrest. But nothing too difficult to handle. Theo is a trained fighter, so I'm sure he can handle things. He'll be able to, right? What do you think, Miss Marine? Do you think he can handle it by himself? I cannot say. But if you're so concerned, shall I keep an eye on them? Well, I would feel a little bit more at ease if you could. May I trouble you for this? Understood. But in exchange, can you promise me a handsome bonus? Very well. I'll thoroughly consider it. Yay! I love bonuses. I love my amazing employer. By the way, how do you think they'll solve this task? The quickest way would be to catch shady-looking ones and threaten them. But Master isn't the type to do such a thing. Having said that, ordinary townfolk wouldn't be privy to such important information. We'll have to see what they decide to do. Although I can think of some ways they could go about it. If they're truly serious about their future together, I'm sure they'll leave no stone unturned.
二人を成長させてくれるといいのだけど。
Hopefully, this experience will help them both grow. Good morning, sister. We're ready to depart now. It's the following morning, and sister is waiting outside to see us off.
ではマリン、荷
Well
物を
then,
バスに
Marine.
積み込んでください。
Please load the luggage onto the wagon.
わかりました。あれ？
Hmm?
アクタンはどこですか？
Yes, my lady. Huh? Where's Akutan? She said it'd take her some time to find her regular clothes. Since she usually only wears her maid's uniform, they're tucked away somewhere under all her stuff.
もうアクタンってば。
Really, that girl.
任せるのは重罪よ。
Doesn't she know it's high treason to keep the master waiting? I'll give her a stern lecture
ごめん
later.
なさい。遅れちゃいました。
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
も
What
う
outfit is it?
アクタン？
Jeez, Akutan, you're so late. Yikes!
何？
Huh?
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
どうしたもこうしたも。
What do you mean, what's wrong?
何その格好？
Just look at what you're wearing.
私の私服だけど。
It's just my regular clothes.
私服？
Regular clothes? That? No way. I just can't. This is amazing.
やば。笑いすぎてお腹痛いし、涙出てきたんだけど。
I'm laughing so hard that my stomach hurts. I'm actually crying.
もう大げ
Jeez, Marine.
ご主人様は
Stop
どう思います？
overreacting. Master thinks it's fine, right? Me? It looks good on you, I guess.
さすがだよ。わかってるじゃない。
I knew you had a sense of style. What about you, my lady?
まあ
Well,
好みは
fashion
人それぞれですよね。
it's subjective after all.
でも今回は人目を忍んで行動するわけですから、もう少し目立たない服装の方がいいのではないかと。
But as this mission is supposed to be a secret, perhaps you may want to wear something less conspicuous.
この格好そんなに派手かな。
Untranslated line. Completely. Just a moment. Just gonna take a screenshot of that. Let me just re-listen to it.
この格好そんなに派手かな。
Is it so show-offy or so flashy? Yeah. Miss Aqua raises an eyebrow and checks her outfit. It appears that she's generally convinced that her outfit isn't too avant-garde.
派手というか、
Oh, there it is.
人目を引くというか、
Rather than flashy,
他に私服
I
は
would say it's certainly eye-catching. Do you have any other outfits that you could wear?
はい、普段はメイド服しか着ませんから。
Not really. I only wear the maid's uniform after all.
仕方ありません。
Suppose we have no
私とマリン
choice.
で服を見繕いましょう。
Marine and I will find some clothes for you.
私が着ていた服が残っているはずです。
There may be something that fits you that I used to wear somewhere.
はーい。せっかくお気に入りの服を着てご主人様と外に出たかったのに。
Alright. I was so excited to go outside with Master in my favorite outfit.
ダメダメ。ご主人様
Absolutely not in
に
that.
させるわけにはいかないでしょ。
I simply cannot allow Master to walk around with a jester.
恥？
Jester?
恥って言ったでしょ。
Did you just call me a clown? Why? What's so wrong with...
はい、1名様ご案内。
Alright, this way please. We'll take care of you right away.
いや、
Oh,
話
wait,
話
hey, stop it. Let me go. About half an hour passes after they go back to the common room.
お待たせしました。
Sorry to keep you waiting,
終
Master.
わりました。
Akutan is now officially ready.
来なさい。
You can come out now. Miss Marine beckons towards the door, and I see familiar lavender pink hair slowly peek out.
大丈夫？
Do I look okay?
可愛い服、初めて着るんだけど。
I've never worn anything so cute like this before. Does it really suit me?
大丈夫、大丈夫。ちゃんと
Don't worry. You look great in it.
早く
Now
早
quick.
く。うん、
Okay.
恥ずかしいな。
It's kind of embarrassing though. Oh, that's so cute. It's almost like a sundress of sorts. It's a bit heavier, but really looks nice. Miss Aqua hesitantly walks out, slowly showing her new outfit. It's a bright light blue dress that looks comfortable to move in.
ですか。
What do you think? Does it look good? Yeah, I think it looks cute on you.
よかった。
I'm glad.
ご主人様にそう言ってもらえて安心しました。
I'm really glad you think so, Master.
こんな綺麗な服着たことないからドキドキしちゃいますよね。
I've never worn such pretty clothes before,
本当に可愛いですか？
so it feels kind of weird. Do you really think I look cute? I nod firmly, which puts a smile on her face.
そんなに褒められると照れちゃ
You're
います。
making me blush.
私のこと好きすぎじゃない？
Don't you think you like me a bit too much? She covers her face as her ears turn red with embarrassment. Seeing her react like this pulls at my heartstrings. I even start to feel my face heat up.
二人とも少々浮かれすぎですよ。
You two seem to be getting a bit too excited. Sister's remark snaps me back into reality, and I avert my gaze away from Miss
サイ
Aqua.
ズがぴったりなのはいいですが、
It is fortunate,
今のままでは若い貴族のカップルにしか見えませんね。
but now you two simply look like a young noble couple.
カップルがお供を連れずに街を歩いていたら逆に目立ってしまいます。
A pair of nobles walking down the street without an accompanying servant would stand out from the crowd. Send in Miss Marine.
私はこういったドレスしか持っていませんし、マリンではサイズが合いませんし。
I only have dresses like these, but they do not fit Marine.
じゃあ私やっぱりメイド服の方が。
I should just switch back to the maid's uniform. No, I'll wear the servant's outfit. That way, people will think we're just a noble and a servant. We'll stand out less.
ダメですよ。
No,
貴族
you
は
can't.
貴族らしい服を着ないと私が着替えますから。
A noble must dress like one. I'll go change my clothes. If I were to dress as I usually do, they might figure out that I'm a Francois. But if I wear a servant's outfit, no one would think that I'm a noble.
そうかもしれませんけど。
Perhaps you're
で
right,
もご主人様に使用人の服を着せるわけには。
but I can't let Master wear a servant's outfit. What do you think, sister? This is to stay undercover, so I don't think we need to discuss anything. Sister ponders for a moment.
本来あってはならないことですが、仕方ありませんね。
Normally, I would never allow for such a thing, but I suppose we have no
今
choice.
回は特別ですよ。
I'll allow it just this one time.
手を似合う使用人の服見繕ってあげてください。
Marine, could you please help Theo find a servant's outfit that'll fit him?
わかりました。
As you wish.
行きますよ。ご主人
Please,
様
come with me, Master.
アクアさんには貴族の振る舞い方をレクチャーします。
In the meantime, I'll lecture you on how to behave like a noble, Miss Aqua.
付け焼き場になるでしょうが、何もやらないよりはマシでしょう。
We won't be able to get through everything, but it is certainly better than doing nothing at all.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Yes, my lady, please make an elegant noble out of me. I cheer on Miss Aqua as I follow Miss Marine. Do your best, Ojo-sama. Oh. Several hours pass in the carriage after departing the mansion. We arrive in Valence around lunchtime. Miss Aqua looks pale and shaky as she gets out of the carriage.
気持ち悪い。
I feel sick.
ずっと馬車に揺られてたから。
So shaky.
酔っちゃったかも。
I think I got carriage sickness or something. My apologies, my lady.
お嬢様？
My lady? Did I say something wrong, my lady? I wink at Miss Aqua while bowing respectfully like a servant would.
そうだった
Oh, that's right.
今の私、お嬢
Right
様だ
now,
った。
I'm the noble.
そ あなたがちゃんとしないから酔ってしまったじゃないの。一体どうしてくれるのかしら。
Indeed, it is your fault that I got carriage sickness in the first place. Do your job properly. What was
お
that?
金持ちって大体みんなこんな感じでしょ。偉そうにしてて怒りっぽくて違いますの？
That's how rich people talk, right? They act all pompous, get mad, and blame others for everything, do they not? Well, you're not wrong, I guess. What exactly did Sister tell you?
あなたに教えることはもうありません。あとはテオがいい感じにフォローしてくれるでしょう。と言われましたわ。
There's nothing more I can teach you. Just leave the rest to Theo, is what she told me. Sister. Feels like I've been left holding the bag. But I guess there's no point in arguing. I'll take the lead and support Miss Aqua. In any case, just don't break character and I think we'll be fine. Miss Aqua, my apologies. Lady Aqua is a domineering and headstrong young lady. I'm here as her servant in this town for business.
わかりました。でも もご主人様には結構失礼なこと言っちゃうかもしれませんけど、大丈夫ですか？
Okay, but I may have to say some rude things to you, Master. Is that really okay? Of course. What's most important that the people here don't figure out what we're up to. And plus, don't you think it's a little exciting to roleplay like this?
それはちょっと
Actually,
わかります。
yes, kind
お
of.
嬢様なんて呼ばれるの生まれて初めてですし、
No one's ever called me my lady before too.
私はご主人様のこと呼び捨てしていいんですよね。
So I can just call you Theo then, right? Yes, my lady.
なりませんね。違和感がすごいです。
But it feels so strange. What is the matter, my lady? Your face is turning red.
恥ずかしいんです。ご主人様は平気なんですか？
It's embarrassing. You're really okay with this, Master? I'm already in servant mode. Miss Aqua looks so cute, acting all flustered, that I can't help but get fully immersed in my role.
いいですね。
Good for you, I
私は慣れ
guess.
るまで時間かかりそうです。
But it's going to take me a little
あ
longer.
んまりお嬢様って言わないでくれますか？くすぐったいんです。
Can you lay off them, my lady, though? It's embarrassing. Why, of course, my lady.
だからそれ
You just said it again.
わざと言ってますよね。
You're doing it on purpose, right? Your behavior is unbecoming of a noble, Lady Aqua.
誰のせいですか？
Whose fault is that?
もう知らない。
Please, I don't care anymore. Pouting, Miss Aqua puffs her cheeks and turns away from me. She takes a deep breath and looks at me sternly.
ほら、早く行きましょう。置いていきますわよ。
Hurry up and let us get going, or I'll leave you behind. It seems that she's made up her mind to act like a noblewoman. So, as Miss Aqua orders, we start walking around the town.
前にも来たことがありますけど、改めて街の大きさに驚きますわね。
I've been here before, but it surprises me just how big this place is every time. Vilnius is the largest town in the south, particularly famous for its prosperous market. The town is hustling and bustling with people on its cobblestone streets. Horse-drawn carriages full of wheat whoosh by. Miss Aqua's eyes are wide with wonder as she watches the town's busy streets move like clockwork, as we slowly sway the camera left and right.
通りにもお店がたくさん。麦に野菜に、あ、果物に魚も。前よりもお店の品揃えが良くなっているような。
There's so many shops here, lining up the streets. Wheat, vegetables, fruits, and fish too. It seems they have even more products than ever before. I mean, that's due to the no checkpoint policy set up by the Francois family. There used to be checkpoints between towns to take taxes, but they were removed to encourage commerce to thrive. The results speak for themselves, my lady.
なるほど。さすが吹雪さんですね。
I see.
書がなくなれば
As expected by the great Miss
住
Fubuki,
民も喜ぶでしょう。
the citizens must be happy to pay less taxes too. Yes, indeed. I recall that the reform was met with high praise, especially in Valence, which thrives on commerce.
なのにフランソワ家から独立しようとしてるんですか？
So why are they
統治をしてもらってるんだから不満も少ないと思いますのに。
trying to become independent from the Francois family, I wonder? I don't see much to complain about. Well, they probably still have to pay taxes regardless, it's just not at the gates. Indeed, my lady, the town looks nothing but peaceful, so I scarcely imagine an independence movement on the rise here. Hard to believe that Sister would have given us this task based on misinformation and fake news. So there must be something brewing in the shadows, out of plain sight.
考えても仕方ありませんわ。こういう時は行動あるのみ。もう少し大通りを歩きましょう。
Well, no use standing around sucking our thumbs. Let us keep looking around and see what we can find. I nod, and we continue further down the main road. Eventually, the shops change from common stores to luxurious high-end shops for nobles. Miss Aqua's eyes sparkle as she looks at the shops, as if it were her first time seeing them.
すべてのお店が光り輝いて見えます。綺麗な食器に宝石に。
Wow, all the shops look so luxurious. So many beautiful dishes, jewelry,
こ
and...
ちらには服やアクセサリー、時計まで売っていますわ。しかもどれも細かい細工がされていて、
clothes, accessories, and watches too. Everything looks so finely
この
crafted.
時計の値段は、こんなにゼロがたくさん。私一生働いても買えないじゃん。
Wonder how much this watch is. Huh? How many zeros? I could never afford a watch like this.
うわすごい。この帽子花が生けてあるんだ。これちゃったらどうするんだろう。買い替えるのかな。もったいない。
Wow, this hat actually has real flowers on it. Are you just supposed to buy new ones when they wither? What a waste.
ドレススケスケじゃん。あ、これドレスじゃなくてパジャマなの？なんかいやらしい。
Eh? This dress is so skimpy. Ah, wait. It's not a dress? They're pajamas? It looks so obscene. Perhaps due to excitement, Miss Aqua returns to her regular self, forgetting all about her noble character. I should warn her, but I also kind of wanted to keep watching her like this. As I think about that, Miss Aqua suddenly stops in her tracks. She notices her noblewoman's clothes reflecting off a glass case.
いけないいけない。こんなにはしゃいでたら規則らしくないよね。もっと落ち着かないと。
That's right, I'm a noble. I can't behave like this. I need to calm down.
こうして背筋を伸ばして黙っていれば少しは貴族っぽく見えるかしら。
If I stand up straighter and stay quiet, will I look more like a noble? Yes, that dress suits you well, my lady.
またそうやって適当に褒めて。私そんなに軽い女じゃありませんわよ。
Again with the flattery. I'm not such a simple woman, you know. It's not flattery. I truly do think that, my lady.
だからそういう褒め
You keep doing it. Oh, whatever.
もういいですわ。
Let's continue moving forward.
進みましょう。
While Miss Aqua's ears blush red, we continue down the path. And as we reach this town center, the streets become packed. Then, suddenly, Miss Aqua's shoulders bump into mine. My lady, are you alright? You seem to be a bit unsteady.
ちょっと歩きにくくて、あまりヒールの高い靴履き慣れていないから。
It's a bit hard to walk. I'm not really used to wearing high heels. In that case, please lean on me a bit more, my lady. That will make it a little easier to walk.
でも重いでしょ。
Would that not be heavy for you? You are not heavy, my lady, and I cannot let you overexert yourself like this. Please, go ahead. I hold my arm out toward Miss Aqua and encourage her to take it. She seems a bit unsure, but eventually grabs it.
どうかしら。やっぱり重い。
How is that? Heavy, right? Not at all. Rather, you are so light that it is almost worrying. Are you eating properly, my lady?
食べていますわ。むしろ美味しすぎて食べ過ぎてしまうほどよ。
Oh, indeed I am. The food is so delicious that perhaps I'm eating a bit too much.
実家にいた頃はずっと粗末で味の薄い料理ばかりでしたから。
At home, I always ate bland and tasteless food. That is a funny joke, my lady. As if a noble would eat such tasteless food. I hurry to cover for Miss Aqua's slip-up. Miss Aqua also realizes what she did and quickly gets back in character.
もちろん冗談ですよ。
Of course, do not be ridiculous. It was only in jest.
そんな粗末な生活するわけないじゃない。
Of course, a noble would never dine on food made for peasants. Miss Aqua's high-pitched laugh rings throughout the streets, and people nearby stop to look at her. Then, noticing their gaze, she starts to get quieter.
ご主人様、私もうダメかも。恥ずかしすぎて死んでしまいます。
Master, I can't do this anymore. It's so embarrassing, I just want to curl up under a rock and die. It's fine. They only stopped to look at you for a second. I'm sure they'll forget this even happened.
そうですかね。
Really?
大丈夫
Are you
ですか？
sure?
心配ですよ。
As I look around for something to cheer up Miss Aqua, a sign catches my eye. Cat Cafe. Oh no. Miss Aqua, there's a bakery over there. Why don't we stop there for a bit?
お菓子？
Huh? A bakery? Yes, it looks like they have cookies and cakes.
すごい、宝の山みたい。
Wow, it's a real treasure trove of treats. Miss Aqua's eyes light up as she looks at the store. However, she shakes her head, switching back to her hardened expression.
いけませんわ。私たち
No,
には
we must
やる
not.
ことがありますもの。
We were given a very important task.
なんてなくってよ。
We don't have time for such distractions. It is good to take a break every once in a while. It looks like you can eat inside the shop as well. So we should stop by, my lady.
でも、
But, Miss Miss Aqua tries to resist, but a loud grumble from her stomach betrays her. I take that as a yes, my lady? Miss Aqua bashfully nods in agreement. That was delicious. So sweet and crunchy. They were the best cookies ever. Oops. To think I just ate sweets to my heart's content? I must be in heaven. Miss Aqua is smiling from ear to ear. I wonder what that is. Whoops. Whoops. She seems to have gotten over the shock of her rumbling stomach. Wait, is that? Oh no. Well then, shall we begin asking around? We must figure out what is going on here and put an end to it. Ah, yes. I sure hope no one overhears us talking about the insurgents. We must figure out why there is such an insurgence among the people here against the Francois family. We shan't return home until we figure out why and resolve this. We should look around the back alleys and see if we can find anything unusual. After a while of walking, Miss Aqua starts briskly moving her eyes in all directions. Then, after making sure no one else is around, she leans in closer to me. We're getting deeper into town, but doesn't it feel a bit weird? It kind of feels tense. At first, I figured people were staring at us because we were strangers. But I don't think that's it. They don't seem to get along well with each other either. I nod and think about what happened earlier. The shopkeeper was serving as usual. When he exchanged a few words with the customer, he suddenly burst out in anger. We also saw an elderly man sorrowfully erasing graffiti opposing the Francois family's rule. We just couldn't see it, but there's no doubt that something bad is happening in the back streets of Valence. Probably because that's where the guards are. Even though the main streets were so peaceful, why do the back streets have such a gloomy atmosphere? Perhaps there's less friction on the main street because there are guards patrolling the area. Oh, that makes sense. Wasn't that mark also at the mansion? Miss Aqua points to a pattern painted on the wall of a shop. That's our family crest. Look at this. I take out a pocket watch from my pocket. The family crest engraved on the lid and the pattern on the wall of the shop are the same. I wonder why our family crest is painted here. Is this a shop run by your relatives, Master? I don't think so. Let's check it out. Okay. But I probably won't be of any help. I just freeze up around strangers after all. That's right, Miss Aqua gets pretty nervous when she's around people she doesn't know. Okay, I'll go in and ask. What do you want to do, Miss Aqua? Well, I don't want to wait here alone. Someone might try to talk to me or something. I'll go with you. But could you please do all the talking? Please take me to my doctor and talk to them. Sure, perhaps you should try speaking a little. It'd be good practice for you. If Miss Aqua and I are to continue our relationship, there will probably be many times when she has to speak with other nobles. So it's probably best if she gets used to it now. No way. Nuh-uh. Nope. Just the thought of that gives me chills. I just freeze up the second I have to talk to a stranger. I honestly don't know how people can talk to strangers so easily. Miss Aqua's shyness knows no bounds, it seems. I think you just need to get used to it, but sure, I'll do the talking this time. Miss Aqua and I enter the shop with the family crest painted on it. Maybe it's related to the uncle. Phew, we're done. I was so nervous. Oh, it's not like I really did anything.
ているしかできませんでしたし。
You're so good at getting information, Master. I can only watch in awe.
もしかして聞き込みは初めてじゃなかったんですか？
This can't be the first time you've done something like this, right? It was. In high society, you have many opportunities to talk to new people, so I just used my past experience.
じゃあご主人様はコミュ力お化けってことですね。すごいです。
So Master's a natural communication expert? That's amazing. That's just what I've had to do until now. Well then, let's summarize what we've learned so far. You heard what the shopkeeper and I talked about, right?
はい、大体は
Yes, more or
ご
less.
主人様の家の紋章を書いたのは店主さんでしたね。
The shop owner is the one who painted Master's family crest, right?
僕たちはフランソワ家を信じるぞっていう決意表明だと言っているのが聞こえました。
I heard them mention that it was a symbol to represent their faith in the Francois family. Exactly. Even though our family never asked them to. But I'm grateful that they're willing to do this for us. However, the problem is the reason they painted it. Those rumors.
あれほんとひどいですよね。ご主人様の家がお金を無駄遣いしまくってるとか、平民なんてゴミみたいに思ってるとか。
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. That your family wastes money and treats commoners like trash.
どれもこれも嘘ばっかりじゃないですか。
But none of it's true, right?
あんなひどい嘘を言っているの。
Who could be spreading such terrible lies? Maybe the uncle. According to the shopkeeper, the rumors suddenly started spreading recently. I don't know who started it, but a lot of people seem to believe it.
しかも噂を信じた人と信じていない人の間で喧嘩も起きてるって言ってましたよね。
Not to mention, this has apparently caused a lot of tension between those who believe in the rumors and those who don't.
だから街の雰囲気がどことなくピリピリしてたんだなって納得しちゃいました。
So that's why the town seems to be on edge. It all makes sense now.
ご主人様、早く誤解を解きましょうよ。噂は全部嘘なんですから。
We should quickly clear up this misunderstanding, Master. It's all lies, after all. I need to get my slippers on. 1 second. There's 1. There's 2. Cold feet.
ご主人様が自分の身分を明かして本当のことをみんなに教えてあげましょう。そうすればみんな噂は嘘なんだって信じてくれます。
Except that won't work. You should just reveal yourself and tell everyone the truth. Then everyone will believe that the rumors are all lies. It won't be that easy. We can't even be sure they'll believe anything we say. We should keep up this act until we come up with a good plan.
なるほど。じゃあ今は誤解されっぱなしでいいってことですか？
I see. Are you okay with leaving things like this for now? Unfortunately, yes. I don't feel good about it, but... Truthfully, I want to resolve this misunderstanding as soon as possible. If we accomplish this, I'm sure Sister will acknowledge that we have what it takes. But I don't have all the answers right now, so if I rush in and fail, all of the burden will fall on Sister. I wonder if there's truly a solution that would clear the Francois family's name and restore peace with the town people.
パッとは思いつきませんね。
I can't think of anything.
何か思いつくのかもしれませんけど。
I'm sure my lady would know what to do, though.
まだ私たちが知らないことがあるかもしれないし、もう少し調べてみましょうよ。
But there might be something we don't know about yet, so let's keep investigating.
思わぬところから解決のヒントが転がってくるかもしれませんし。
Who knows? Maybe we could find a hint in the most unexpected places, right? Yes, well then. How about you try talking to the next person, Miss Aqua?
いいえ、次もご主人様にお任せします。いいですよね。
No thanks. I'll leave that up to you, Master. Okay. Alright. With that, we continue our investigation, talking to the townspeople and trying to figure out how the rumors started. Despite this, hours pass and we still don't have any new leads. We've been walking around all day. Shall we take a break? No,
まだ大丈夫。
I'm okay.
いたた。
Miss Aqua squats down and starts rubbing her legs. Other people are around, so I maintain my character and speak as her servant. Is something the matter, my lady?
ちょっと足を痛めてしまいましたわ。
My feet hurt a bit. That's not good. We must treat you right away.
大丈夫よ。
I'm fine.
仕事が終わってないですわ。
We still have work to do. No, my lady. Your well-being is most important. Now please, give me your hand. I reach my hand out to her politely, trying not to be too intrusive. At first, she seems a bit hesitant, but she eventually takes my hand. I then escort her to the corner of the staircase. My lady, where does it hurt?
右足の親指。
The big toe of my right foot. Understood. I shall remove your shoe now. I have Miss Aqua sit down and lift her leg slightly to ease the pain.
恥ずかしいですわ。
This is embarrassing.
自分で脱ぎます。
I can't at least take it off myself.
治療できます。
Besides, I know my body better than anyone else. I politely stop Miss Aqua as she reaches down to take off her shoe. You must not, my lady. This is my job as your servant. Please, leave everything to me.
お嬢様って意外と大変ですわね。
Being a noblewoman is harder than I thought. Miss Aqua stops trying to resist and relaxes her legs, allowing me to undo the clasp on her shoe and remove it. In that moment, I find myself breathless in awe, seeing her petite toes, neatly trimmed nails, and fair white skin.
恥ずかしいですわ。いっぱい歩いた足見られるなんて。
Having someone look at your feet after walking all day is embarrassing.
あんまり顔近づけないでちょうだい。あと素手で触るの禁止。わかりました？
Don't get so close, and no touching with bare hands. Understood? I nod and check the affected area. It looks like the shoe gave you a blister. It looks painfully red.
やっぱりあんま
I
り
thought
ヒール
so.
のある靴履き慣れてないもの。
I really am not used to walking in heels after all. Why did you not say anything, my lady? We could have treated it before it got this bad.
だってあなたの邪魔をしてはいけないと
Well,
思いまして。
that's because I didn't want to slow us down.
聞き込みでは何も手伝えていませんし、足引っ張ってはいけませんわ。
I'm useless at helping you gather information, so the least I could do is not slow us down.
あなたばっかりじゃなくて、私も何かできたらいいのですけど。
I can't keep making
知らない人に話しかけるのはどうも苦手なのよ。
I can't keep making you do everything, so I really want to help. But I really am just bad around strangers. There's a time and place for everything. I'm not bothered in the least. I'm sure you will play a very important role eventually, my lady.
そんなことあるのでしょうか。
Will such a day really come for
あなた
me?
自信をなくしてしまいますわ。
I do not have any confidence that it will. It will, I'm sure. After all, you are a hard worker, my lady. We continue to chat as I tend to Miss Aqua's blister.
くすぐったいですわ。
That's ticklish. Just a little more. I am almost done.
わかってますけど。
I know, but
でもやっぱりくすぐったくて。
it really tickles.
ダメ。笑いがこらえきれませんわ。
Stop. I can't stop laughing. Her acting as a noble is so good. If she keeps giggling like this, people will suspect something. So I hold up a finger in front of my mouth to remind her to be quiet.
わかってます。
I know, but it tickles.
もうわざとくすぐってません？
Geez, are you just doing it on purpose now? Why, of course not, my lady. This is a very serious procedure. I've had many injuries during martial arts training, so I've learned how to wrap bandages properly. Having said that, this is my first time bandaging someone else, but I'm confident I can do a good job of it.
いつになったら治療終わりますの？
Are you almost done? Almost, my lady. I will tie up the bandage now, so please let me know if it's too tight. I gently pull the ends of the bandage into a light knot. Does it hurt, my lady? No,
大丈夫ですわ。
I'm
も
fine.
っときつくしていただけます？
But could you make it a little tighter? I nod and tighten the knot. Phew,
助かりましたわ。
that is much
もう
better.
十分ですわね。
Thank you. I put Miss Aqua's shoe back on her foot and help her stand up. How's your foot, my lady?
ええ、いい調子ですわ。
It feels much better. Thank you. Well then, we should get back into our investigation.
ちょっと待ってください。
Hold on a
あの
second.
子どうしたのかしら？
That girl over there is crying. Miss Aqua looks at a small girl walking down the street. She's clutching her hands and looking around anxiously.
ここどこ？早くみんなのところに帰りたいよ。
It's Marine again, I'm pretty sure. I don't know where I am. I want to go home.
シスター、みんなどこ？
Sister, everyone, where are you? Is she lost?
きっとそうですわ。
I think so.
はぐれてしまっ ったのかしら。
It seems like she got separated from a sister? I look around, but there's no one who looks like a sister. All of the nearby adults are completely ignoring her, almost as if they're intentionally turning a blind eye, acting like she doesn't even exist.
寂しいし心細いですわね。
She must be so scared and lonely. We cannot leave her alone like this. We have to help her. Without hesitation, Miss Aqua rushes over to the girl, as if her foot doesn't hurt at all, and I hastily follow after her.
ねえねえ、あなた
Hey,
どうしたの？
are you okay?
もしかして迷子になっちゃった？
Did you get lost?
お姉ちゃん。
Who are you?
私は赤、偉い貴族よ。
I'm Aqua, a great noblewoman. Perhaps trying to cheer the girl up, Miss Aqua lets out a deliberately over-the-top laugh. Unfortunately, the little girl doesn't seem to be impressed at all.
なんか嘘っぽい。全然貴族っぽくないもん。
You're lying. You don't look like a noblewoman at all.
嘘じゃないわよ。
I'm not lying.
ほら、
See?
綺麗な服も着ているし。
Just look at the gorgeous clothes I'm
こん
wearing.
な高価な服、とてもじゃないけど平民には着れないでしょ。
No commoner could ever afford to wear such luxurious attire.
確かに綺麗な服だけど。
They're pretty, but...
でも貴族って館の
Hmm...
中にいるのが普通ってシスター言ってた。
But the sister said that nobles never leave their mansions.
買い物も人に任せて自分たちは街に出ないし平民とお話もしないよね。
They
普通
They just make their servants do everything, like shopping. And they never talk to commoners, right?
それは
Oh, that is... Miss Aqua seems defeated by the girl's sound logic. I step in to help Miss Aqua, who somehow finds herself cornered by a little girl. My lady is out here on business.
そうさすが私の執事いいこと言うじゃない。
Indeed I am. Thank you, manservant. That is exactly why I'm
仕
here.
事の途中に哀れな平民を見つけたから声をかけてあげたのよ。
I was simply on my way when I saw you. Poor lost soul, so I called out to you.
せっかく貴族とおしゃべりできるんだからもっと喜びなさい。
You should be grateful that you're talking to such an esteemed noblewoman.
嬉しい。
Wow, I'm so grateful.
なんかムカつく言い方ね。
Why, you. Miss Aqua's lips twitch at the girl's sarcastic response. I crouch down beside Miss Aqua and talk to the girl. So, can you tell us what happened? The girl nods and starts explaining.
なるほど。
Oh,
寺院から抜け出したら帰り道がわからなくなってしまったのね。
I see. You snuck out of the orphanage, and now you cannot find your way back.
でもなんで抜け出したの？シスターに怒られるわよ。
But why did you sneak out in the first place? The sister will be mad.
だってシスターが全然外に連れて行ってくれないんだもん。個人で遊ぶの飽きちゃった。
That's because sister doesn't let us play outside at all. I'm tired of always being inside the orphanage.
前までは毎日外で遊べたのに最近は危ないからって。
We used to go out every day, but now she says it's too dangerous. I'm sure the sister is worried about the children being dragged into the pro-Francois and anti-Francois conflict. Assuming such, I continue listening to the girl.
私全然信じてなかった。
But I didn't believe it,
町の人たちは今まですっごく優しかったから。
because everyone in this town has always been so nice to me. Oops.
屋台のおじちゃんたちは食べ物を分けてくれて、おばちゃんたちは今日も元気ねって声かけてくれて、
The townspeople running food stalls always gave us food, and people always asked how we were doing.
でも今日迷子になったら誰も助けてくれなくて、
But when I got lost today, and no one would help me, I just got so scared.
みんなすっごく冷たくなってた。
Everyone's being so cold,
ずっと怒ってるみたいで、
and they all looked so angry, with such scary eyes.
みんな
What happened?
どうしちゃったんだろう。
They were all so nice
こん
before.
なことなかったのに。
The girl's voice trembles as tears start welling up in her eyes. Listening to her story, I'm also heartbroken at just how bad things have gotten here. The conflict between pro-Francois and anti-Francois supporters appears to have cast a shadow over the townspeople. It is worse than we thought.
早く町 人たちを仲直りさせて元の明るい街に戻さないと。
Yes, we must hurry and resolve this issue so this town can return to what it once was. I feel like asking the sister would help a lot. Miss Aqua stands up and offers her hand to the girl.
事情は分かったわ。あとは私に任せなさい。
Alright,
ちゃんと孤児院まで送ってあげるわ。
leave the rest to me. I will help you get back to the orphanage.
町の人たちのことも私が何とかしてあげる。約束。
I'll also help you make sure to return everything as it was, I promise.
方法はまだ思いつかないけど。
Not sure how
で
yet,
も絶対にみんなを笑顔にするから。
but I'll make sure everyone is nice to you again, okay? Miss Aqua smiles, trying to cheer the girl up. In response, the girl wipes away her tears. A noble wouldn't normally try to help a commoner like this, but I won't stop Miss Aqua. Actually, seeing her treat this child so kindly is making me love her even more than ever.
変なお姉ちゃん。
You're kind of weird,
ありがとう。
but thank you.
どういたしまして。では孤児院に向かいますわよ。
Anyway, time. Now, time to get you back to the orphanage. Let us go. Miss Aqua takes the girl's hand and starts merrily walking forward, but immediately stops dead in her tracks.
孤児院はどちらかしら。
Where's the orphanage again? You started walking without knowing that? My lady? As I lead the way down the road to the orphanage, I listen to the conversation between Miss Aqua and the girl behind me.
ねえねえ、好きなことは？
Hey, what do you like to do?
なんでしょう。
Singing, I guess?
かしら。じゃあ好きな食べ物は？
Then, what about your favorite food?
甘いものは好きですわ。
I love all things sweet.
あなたの好きな食べ物は？
How about you?
かしら。
The girl peppers Miss Aqua with a myriad of questions. Miss Aqua, flustered and struggling to keep up, does her best to answer all of them. This odd conversation sounds more and more like an interrogation, and I can't help but chuckle.
もう笑うこと
Hey,
ないでしょう。
why are you laughing? My apologies. My lady just seems so frantic, so I just... But it is strange, considering you were able to converse normally at first.
あの時は助けてあげなくてはいけないと必死でしたから。
That is because she looked so helpless at the time, and I wanted to help her.
でも今は落ち着いてしまったので、何を話したらいいかわからなくなって。
But now that things have calmed down, I have no idea what to talk about.
初めての人と喋るの苦手なんですわ。
I really am not good at talking to strangers. The girl starts laughing hysterically at Miss Aqua's dilemma.
変なの。貴族なのに平民相手に恥ずかしがるなんて。
You're a noblewoman, but you can't talk to commoners? You're so weird.
会った時から思ってたけど、お姉さんってあんまり貴族っぽくないよね。
You really don't seem like a noblewoman, even though your clothes look really pretty.
何を言ってるのかしら。
What are you saying?
私はちゃんとしたお嬢様です。
Of course I am a noblewoman. Oh, 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 oh.
パンを食べたい。そんなこと思ったことないわ。だってケーキを
Bread?
食べればいいのだ。
Why would I eat bread when I can eat cake all I want? Oh, 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 oh. She's trying too hard and overdoing it now. This peculiar commotion causes passersby to stop and give Miss Aqua, a strange look. My lady, laughing like that will surely draw unwanted attention. Miss Aqua stops and looks around embarrassedly.
恥ずかしい。
How embarrassing.
教えてくださる？
You could have told me that sooner. I think I was pretty quick about it.
ダメよ。私が恥をかく前に教えなさい。
No, I mean before I do something embarrassing. Now you're just asking for the impossible.
そのぐらいできるでしょ。あなたは私の付き人なんだから。
Surely you are capable of that, right? You are my servant, after all. The girl is listening intently to our conversation. As the conversation comes to a close, the girl tugs on Miss Aqua's hand with a curious expression.
ねえねえ、二人って貴族と付き人なんでしょ？アクアの方が偉いんだよね。
Hey, you're a noble, and he's a servant, right? You're his boss, right, Aqua?
なのになんで二人は普通におしゃべりしてるの？
But you talk like you're friends.
友達みたい。聞く。
Miss Aqua and I freeze at the girl's question. As I'm thinking of an excuse, the girl's eyes suddenly light up.
わかった。
Ah, I got it.
付き合ってる。
You lovers.
だから仲良しなんだ。
That's why you're so close.
実は。
Ah, well.
そうなりますの？
Wait, hang on a second.
この人は私のご主人。
This person is my master. I mean, servant. Do not say such weird things all of a sudden. Your face is so red. You don't need to get so worked up about it. There are children at the orphanage who are relationships too, so why hide it? Like I said, we're not lovers. Do not make me angry. All. Oops. Miss Aqua raises her hand to intimidate the little girl. Rather than being intimidated, she bursts with laughter, like a toddler playing peekaboo with her mother. Oh no! The noblewoman is angry. I gotta hide. Hey! Get back here! Miss Aqua chases the girl as she runs away. They're messing around with each other, almost as if they're two close sisters. Alright, I think that is enough fun for one day. We need to get back to the orphanage. Okay, let's go, Aqua. This is my lady to you, little missy. After a while, we finally arrive at the church where the orphanage is run. Inside, many children are playing energetically. Wow. There's so many children here. I count at least 20. Yeah, some are older and some are younger, but everyone's really close. Oh, it's Sister. Hey, Sister! The girl waves her arms energetically, and a sister clad in black and white. Clad in black and white comes running over. She sounds so monotone there. Sasha, you're finally back. I told you many times that you shouldn't go outside alone. I'm sorry. But Aqua saved me. Come now, Sasha. You mustn't call a noblewoman by her name like that. The sister turns to us with a troubled look and bows. We're terribly sorry for the trouble that our girl has caused you, my lady. Sasha has always been a bit of a handful, you see. I'm sure there were many occasions when she lacked etiquette. But I'm sure that she didn't mean any disrespect. So if you would be so kind as to forgive her. There really is no reason to apologize. Please raise your head. I'm not upset or anything, so please pay it no mind. Thank you for your kind words. Please allow me to thank you on behalf of Sasha. However, we are but a humble church. We do not have anything to offer fitting of a noblewoman. Oh no, there's no need for anything. Your appreciation is enough. But we can't possibly let you leave empty-handed for your troubles. It is fine, really. If you give me something, then I would have to return the favor and... No, but I must insist. No, there really is no need. The two bow their heads at each other repeatedly, like some comedy skit. While they're doing so, the girl from before returns. Hey Aqua, come play with us! I told everyone about you and they all want to play. Sasha, didn't I just tell you that you mustn't refer to a noblewoman by their name like that? My apologies. I'll make sure to discipline her, so please forgive her rudeness. Do not worry about it. I'm not mad at all. Actually, I was just thinking that I would like to play with the children. Are you sure? Yes, I love children. I didn't know that. so I'll leave the rest to you.
それにシスターと頭を下げ合っているよりは子供と遊んだ方が気が紛れますし。
Plus, I'd rather play with the children than getting a bowing match with the sister anyway. Miss Aqua whispers to me under her breath, and she takes the girl's hand.
それで一体何をして遊びたいのかしら。
So, what do you want to play?
大天使アクア様が一緒に遊んであげるから光栄に思いなさい。
You should feel honored that the great Archangel Aqua is playing with you. Let's play tag. Everyone's waiting for you over there. Come quickly. Hey everyone, Aqua said she'll play with us.
だから呼び捨てにしないでって言ってるでしょ。
I told you not to call me Aqua. Miss Aqua is soon surrounded by the children.
鬼ごっこをするんでしょ。なんなら私が鬼でもいいわよ。
We're playing tag, right? Then I'll be it.
捕まらないように精一杯逃げることね。
Run. Run as fast as you can, little children. In an instant, the children scatter in all directions, and Miss Aqua chases after them, her skirt flapping behind
ほ
her.
らほら、のんびりしてるとすぐに追いつくわよ。
If you don't run fast, I'm gonna get you. The children shriek joyfully each time Miss Aqua tries to grab them. She seems to have really captured their hearts. Oh, right. I cannot just stand around staring like this. I have work to do. I get my head back into the matter at hand and turn to the sister. May I ask you a few questions regarding the recent issues in Valence? It appears that the town has been divided into pro-Francois and anti-Francois
おっ
groups.
しゃる通りでして。
Yes, it's just as you say.
こんなことに。
How do things end up like this? I see. I sit alone in the chapel, sorting out what the sister told me. Things are much, much worse than I had imagined. Because of the standoff between the two factions, she can't even go shopping or take the kids outside anymore. We need to get things under control as quickly as possible for everyone's sake, but Sister only told us to gather information. She never told us to resolve it ourselves. Really? The fear of somehow making things worse makes me second-guess myself. If only there was some magical solution that could fix everything all at once. As I'm racking my brain, Miss Aqua returns from playing, or rather, being mauled by the children as it looks. She's covered in sweat and completely out of breath. Looks like you had fun, Miss Aqua.
疲れ
I'm so exhausted.
た。もう一歩も動けない。
I can't walk another step. Miss Aqua collapses onto the seat.
はあ子供の体力すごすぎです。
Where do those little devils get their energy from?
鬼ごっこが終わったと思ったら次はかくれんぼだ、かけっこだって。
Just when I thought we'd finished playing tag, they suddenly wanted to play hide and
し
seek.
かもみんな私と遊びたがるからずっと休ませてくれなくてしんどいです。
And they just kept jumping all over me, so I didn't have a chance to rest at all. Ugh, I'm so exhausted. Miss Aqua, you're talking like your regular old self again.
はあはあ、いいじゃないですか。周りに誰もいないんですから。
It's fine. There's no one here except us
そ
anyway.
れに疲れすぎて口調を気にする余裕なんてありませんよ。
I'm so tired, I don't even have the energy to act so high and mighty.
はあ、走りすぎて汗かいちゃいました。
I ran around so much, I'm covered in sweat. Whew. Miss Aqua loosens her collar and fans herself with her hands. That's unbecoming of a noble, Miss Aqua. Nobles would never do something like
いい
that.
じゃないですか。今はご主人様しかいないんですし。
It's just you and me here, so it's fine, right? Ah, so hot.
冷たい飲み物でもあるといいんですけど。
Wish I had something cold to drink.
ちょっと気が引けますよね。
But I don't know if I can ask the sister. I have some cold tea if you'd like. I pass Miss Aqua a teapot and an empty cup. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you.
生き返ります。
So refreshing. You sound more like you're drinking alcohol, not tea.
細かいことはいい子なしですよ。
I can't help it.
喉がカラカラだったんです
I was really thirsty,
もう一杯いただいちゃいますね。
so I'll take another cup.
しみる。
Woof! That hits the spot. Miss Aqua swings her legs happily and she enjoys her tea. All the while, her bare neck peeks out between the loosened collar.
ご主人様、なんでさっきからこっちを見ているんですか?
You mean the bare neck that's always been visible even without the button there? Why are you looking at me like that, Master? I was just thinking that you may be exposing too much skin.
そうですか? メイド服の方が露出多いん
Really?
ですけど。
My maid outfit is even more revealing, though. There's a difference between intentionally showing something and being able to see something that's usually hidden. For example, looking even cuter when you're embarrassed, or something like that.
うわ
Miss Aqua winces and moves away from me. I'm sorry, I'll behave. Please come back.
ー、ご主人様のエッチ。
You're so perverted, Master. I'm sorry. I realize that I'm the one who put my foot in my mouth, so I apologize.
他の人相手にもそんなこと考えてるんですか?
Do you think that way about other people too?
例えば、
Ugh,
マリンとかお嬢様相手でも素肌を見れたらラッキーとか思ったり。
Do you get excited when you catch a glimpse of Marine or Milady's exposed skin? Sister is related to me by blood, so no. And Miss Marine is always doing it intentionally, so I never really thought about them that way.
じゃあ、
Hmm.
私だけ特別。
So I'm special then? Yes, I suppose. Not wanting to weird out Miss Aqua any further than I have, I chose my words carefully. As I do, she grins and continues nodding lightly.
そっか、そっか。
I see, I see.
私だけ特別なんだ。
So I'm special. Miss Aqua, did I say something wrong again?
なんでもないですよ。
It's nothing.
でも
Nothing at all.
ともかく、ご主人様が変なことを言ったの
Anyway.
を許してあげます。
I'll forgive you for what you said earlier.
でも、他の人には同じようなことを言っちゃダメですよ。誤解されちゃいますから。
But you can't say something like that to anyone else, okay? They'll misunderstand you. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. Phew. I was worried that I may have really made you angry this time, that you'd never want to speak to me again.
びっくりはしましたけど、でも魅力あるって思われてるのが分かって安心したというか。
You did surprise me, but I'm glad you think of me as being special like that.
お嬢様やマリンと比べると、私ってちんちくりんですから、ちょっと心配だったし。
I'm so short and small compared to my lady in Marine, so I was a little worried too. You have nothing to worry about. I quickly run my eyes over Miss Aqua. She looks healthier than when I first met her. This is most likely because she's eating 3 hearty meals a day and sleeping on a comfortable bed. She looks even cuter than ever, possibly thanks to the pretty dress she's wearing.
ご主人様、
Uh,
また私のことじっくり見て。
you're staring again, Master.
私はご主人様のメイドなんですから、もっとちゃんと命令してもいいんですよ。
I'm your maid, you know? So it's okay if you order me around more.
むしろこそこそ見られるくらいなら命令された方がよっぽど。
I'd take being ordered around like a maid over being stared at any day. Miss Aqua's face turns red and she slumps down. Hearing this, I feel conflicted, as one part of me wants to try giving some wicked orders. But on the other hand, I don't want to ever treat Miss Aqua like that. Can I really do that? Miss Aqua doesn't say a word, but I can see her checking out my expression. I make up my mind and repeat an order in my head. So I take a deep breath.
ああ、こんなところにいた。
Ah, there you are. The children return, rushing towards us like a stampede. Startled, we swiftly move apart like 2 lodestones repelling each other.
ねえねえ、アクタン。もっと遊ぼうよ。
Come on, Akutan, let's play. Akutan?
アクタン。可愛い呼び方でしょ。
Akutan, isn't it cute?
決めたんだ。
We decided on it together.
ねえアクタン、次は何して遊ぶ？
What should we play next, Akutan? The twinkle full of excitement in the girl's eye is a strong contrast to Miss Aqua's soulless, defeated expression.
ごめんなさい。私疲れてしまいましたわ。みんなだけで遊んでくれると嬉しいのだけど。
I'm sorry, but I'm really tired right now. Why don't you go play on your own for a bit?
そんな
Ooh, that's boring. Come on, let's play together. Let's go. The children all surround Miss Aqua, pestering her to play. But she winces, this time for a different reason, as if she's conflicted.
もうみんな私のこと好きすぎない？嬉しいけど疲れちゃったし。もう
Jeez, I think you guys like me a bit too much. That makes me happy, but I'm just so tired.
そうだ、みんなで歌を歌いましょう。どう？
I know, how about we sing a song? The children nod their heads excitedly, and Miss Aqua continues happily talking about how fun singing is.
歌はね、すごいパワーを持っているの。普段言えない気持ちも歌にしちゃえば届けられるんだ。
Did you know that singing is very powerful? You can even express your feelings that are hard to say.
私は口下手だし、言いたいことの半分ぐらいしか人に伝えられない。
I'm bad at expressing myself, so I can only ever say half of what I want to say to people.
でも、歌に込めた思いはちゃんと相手に届く。今日はそれをみんなに知ってほしいの。
But if I put it into a song, I can fully express my feelings. I want you guys to learn that today. Saying that, Miss Aqua takes the children to the choir stalls.
改めて注目されると結構恥ずかしいですわね。
It's kind of embarrassing to stand up in front like this. Miss Aqua taps her blushing cheeks as she stands in front of the main altar. The children sit in the front rows, waiting eagerly for Miss Aqua to sing.
人前で歌うの久々だからうまくできるかわかりませんわ。
It's been a while since I've sung in front of anyone, so I don't know if I can sing well.
でも、私の精一杯を歌に込めますから、最後まで聞いてくださいね。
But I'll put my whole heart into it, so please listen till the end. Miss Aqua closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. After a moment of silence, she slowly opens her mouth.
何をしても不器用で、何かとミスしてばっか、ダメダメな私だってできるはずがある。
Miss Aqua's voice echoes through the church halls. The children, myself, and the sister who happened to pass by are all entranced by her beautiful voice. The children smile from ear to ear, listening intently to Miss Aqua's singing. Some of them sway their bodies side by side, and some are clapping their hands. Before I realize it, my body also starts swaying to the rhythm, enraptured by the beauty of her voice. However, I feel a fuzzy, strange feeling starting to well up from deep in my chest. This song feels like I've heard it somewhere, but where? I rack my brain to remember, but no matter how hard I try, I cannot find it. It's almost like there's a thick fog blocking me. I'm sure it's an important memory that I shouldn't forget, so why can't I remember? Pain. For a moment, a blurry, faint image flushes in my head. But as I try to decipher what it is, it vanishes like a ghost. What was that? Just as I mutter to myself, Miss Aqua's song ends. The children start clapping, and I follow suit. Miss Aqua, looking slightly embarrassed, scratches her head bashfully. Wow, Akutan, you're so good. Thank you. It's been a while, so I was a little worried, but I'm glad you liked it. Was I able to convey my feelings to everyone? Yep, it cheered me up and it made me want to continue doing my best. It was a song to cheer you all on, so I'm glad to hear that. The other children and the sister all shower Miss Aqua with praise. It's nothing really. But you stop now, everyone. Really, you're making me embarrassed. I was so nervous. Everyone has left, leaving the two of us alone in an empty, cold chapel. Miss Aqua then once again collapses onto the chair and completely deflates. That was amazing. Your voice was so beautiful. Even you, Master? Are you trying to make me die from embarrassment? I really do think it was a beautiful song. I wish I could praise you more, actually. I get it. I get it. Just don't say anymore. Saying that, she looks away as her ears redden. I'm not used to being praised for my singing. It's really embarrassing.
聞かせたことがなかったですから。
Like, ever since I was a child, I've only ever sung in front of my parents. For some reason, Miss Aqua's eyes look very melancholic as she says this. What's wrong? You looked really sad just now.
やだな、そんなわけ
What are
ない
you
じゃないです
saying?
か。
Of course I'm not
そんな
sad.
に強く歌った後なんですから。
How could I be after singing such a song? Saying that, she strains a smile. We've only been together for a few months, but even I can see that it's a fake smile. Miss
ご
Aqua,
主人様は私の歌、どう思いましたか？
Master, what did you think of my song? Before I could speak, Miss Aqua abruptly cut me off, looking at me with eyes as if telling me not to ask anything further. I respect her wishes and changed the subject. It was so beautiful that I was completely entranced by it. Each line sank deep into my heart.
褒めすぎですよ、ご主人様。
You flatter me too much,
ご
Master.
主人様は貴族ですし、
Your
コンサー
nobility.
トも行ったことありますよね。
So you must have been to a lot of performances, right?
そういうところで歌ってる人の方が絶対に上手いじゃないですか。
The singers there must be so much more elegant and better than me. True, they might be more talented, but I prefer your voice. It just hits differently.
本当にそう思いますか？
You really think so? I nod firmly to cast away Miss Aqua's doubts. In fact, hearing you sing gave me courage, Miss Aqua. I want to accept myself for who I am, including my bad sides, and spend the rest of my days with the person I dearly love. Because I love you, Miss Aqua. So that song really spoke to me.
急に恥ずかしいこと言わないでください。びっくりして変な声出ちゃったじゃないですか。
Don't say such embarrassing things so suddenly. It caught me off guard and made me make such strange noises. You sang that song with all your heart, so I couldn't help but share my true feelings. In any case, your voice has real power, Miss Aqua, so you should have more confidence in yourself. Your voice has the power to move people's hearts and lighten up their spirits. That is your biggest strength.
じゃあ、
Well
今
then,
度は恋愛以外の歌にも挑戦してみます。
I guess next time I'll try singing something other than a love song.
みんな仲良くしようとか、笑顔でいようとか、そんな前向きな歌を歌ってみたいです。
I want to try singing a positive, happy song, like Let's All Get Along, Let's Smile, or something like that. That sounds great. I'm sure if many people hear you sing, it'll make the world a better and brighter place. In that moment, a flash of inspiration comes to mind. Time to put on a road concert. That's it. You should sing a song about the importance of bonds to the townspeople. We need to show them that bonds are eternal and can be mended.
そんなにうまくいくでしょうか？だって歌を聴いただけじゃ何も解決しませんよね。
Do you really think that'll work? How can one song fix
そ
anything?
の人たちが険悪になった原因は、一部の人たちがフランソワ家が悪いことをしていると誤解したから。
The situation in town got this bad because some people think the Francois family is doing awful
そ
things.
の誤解を解かない限り、町の人たちの対立は終わらないと思います。
If we don't clear up this misunderstanding, I think this conflict will only get worse. Of course, I'll also explain everything to the townspeople to end this conflict for good. But first, we have to open up their hearts so that they'll be willing to listen to us. Even if I suddenly came out and say it's all lies, there's no way that the anti-Francois supporters will believe anything I say.
確かに、お前
That's
の
true.
言ってることなんか信じられるかって言われたら終わりですもんね。
I suppose they'd have no reason to believe you. Exactly, and if they ask for proof, it won't be easy to prove our innocence either. So we need to find a way to get them to trust me.
まとめると、私の歌で町の人たちの警戒心を解いて、その後にご主人様がフランソワ家の潔白を証明するってことですか？
So I sing a song to get them to let their guard down, and then you prove that the Francois family isn't doing anything wrong by tricking us with a song. I nod firmly. This won't be easy, but it might solve everything without anyone getting hurt. And with Miss Aqua's singing ability, it's definitely
い
possible.
やいや、さすがに私の歌に期待しすぎですって。町の人たちの心を動かす力なんてありませんよ。
I think you're putting a little too much faith in my singing. I don't have any power to move their hearts like that. No, with your singing, you can definitely reach their hearts. I'm confident in that. I'll also do my best to resolve these misunderstandings. So, you should also believe in yourself, Miss Aqua, and sing for them. For us.
ご主人様。
Master. Blushing, Miss Aqua turns away, but then she notices something and jumps a bit. I also look over and see the sister hesitantly approaching us.
すみません。盗み聞きをするつもりはなかったのですが、いろいろと聞こえてしまいまして。
I'm sorry, I didn't intend to eavesdrop, but I heard a lot of things.
お名前を聞いた時から、もしかしたらと思っていたのですが、テオというのはフランソワ家の長男の。
I had my suspicions when I first heard your name, but you're Theo of the Francois family, yes? Yes, it's just as you guessed. I'm Theo Francois, the eldest son of the Francois family. And this is my maid, Aqua. Miss Aqua bows her head.
そうでしたか。いえ、貴族にしては振る舞いが庶民的だとは思っていたのです。
Is that so? I did think your behavior seemed a little casual for a noblewoman.
ですが、なぜ身分を偽っていたのですか？
But why did you hide your identities? It's a bit of a long story. I go ahead and tell the sister the whole story. That we're aware of the conflict between the pro-Francois and the anti-Francois supporters in Valence, and that we came down here to resolve it. I tell her everything honestly, except that Miss Aqua and I are lovers.
なるほど。ようやくいろいろと腑に落ちました。最初から変わった貴族だなと思っていたのです。
I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. I thought you were unusual for a noblewoman from the very beginning.
普通の貴族は平民の子供を助けたりしませんから。
Normally, no noble would ever help a commoner's child.
ですよね。やっぱり平民に貴族のふりは無理だったんですよ。
Right? I knew I wouldn't be able to keep up this noblewoman persona. Come on, don't be too hard on yourself, Miss Aqua. You did the right thing by helping the little girl.
テオ様のおっしゃる通りです。おかげで子供も無事に帰ってきました。感謝してもしきれません。
Yes, Master Theo is correct. It's thanks to you that Sasha made it home safely. I'm truly grateful for you for that.
ですからその恩返しを私たちにさせていただけませんか？
So, will you allow us to return the favor? What do you mean?
私も町の人々が互いを憎まない平和な状態に戻ることを祈っています。
I too pray and wish for nothing more than for peace to return to our
どう
town.
やらテオ様たちと目的は同じようですし、お手伝いさせてください。
Our wishes are the same, Master Theo, so please let us help you. That would be of great help. Thank you very much.
でも具体的に何を手伝ってもらえますか？
But what do you have in mind that they could help us with? I was thinking of borrowing the chapel here that we can gather as many people as possible to hear you sing. It's spacious, and your voice resonates well here, so there's no place more perfect.
お安いご用です。ミサの時以外でしたらいつでもお使いください。
Of course, you're welcome to use it at any time other than during
私
Mass.
からも提案を一つよろしいでしょうか？
If I may, do you mind if I propose something as well? Not at all. Please, go
子
ahead.
供たちも歌に参加させていただけませんか？
Could you let the children sing as well?
子供たちとアクアさんの歌声が合わさればどれだけ気難しい大人も笑顔になると思うのです。
Another Francois trick. I think a choir of children's voices combined with Miss Aqua's would make even the most difficult adult smile.
それすごく楽しそうですね。
That sounds like
主
fun.
人様、私も子供たちと歌ってみたいです。
Master, I'd like to sing with the children as well. Of course, it would be our pleasure.
承りました。
Thank you.
子供たちには私から話しておきましょう。
I will discuss it with the children.
子供たちはアクアさんのことが大好きですから喜んで参加してくれると思いますよ。
Feels so weird to have Maureen's voice acting like this. The children all love Miss Aqua very much. I'm sure they'll all be delighted to join you. As such, we continue discussing the details of what songs we'll sing, and how much time we should spend practicing. And lastly, we decide on the date. With everything all decided, Miss Aqua goes over the plan once more.
1週間後、孤児院主催の合唱コンサートをする。歌うのは私と子供たち。
We'll hold a concert 1 week from today at the orphanage. The children and I will sing.
曲を歌った後に、
After the song ends,
出てきてフランソワ家のことを集まったお客さんに話す。
Master will talk about the Francois family to those in
って感
attendance.
じでいいですよね。
Does that sound about right? I nod firmly in agreement.
改めて思いますけど、私責任重大すぎません？
Don't you think this is a little too much responsibility for me?
私の歌声が街の人に響かなかったらみんな帰っちゃうかもしれませんし、
If my song doesn't reach the people's hearts, they'll all just go home.
そうしたらご主人様の話を聞いてくれる人もいなくなっちゃいますよ。
And if that happens, there'll be no one left to listen to the master.
歌の持つ力はとても強いです。教会でも賛美歌を歌えば自然とみんなの心が一つになるものです。
The power of song is much stronger than you think. When you sing hymns in church, everyone's hearts join as one.
アクアさんが心を込めて歌えばきっと街に平和が戻るでしょう。
So if you put your heart into it, I'm sure peace will return to this town. Saying this, the sister puts her hands together, giving a silent prayer to God. I'll take full responsibility if this doesn't go according to plan. So please, sing your heart out, Miss Aqua.
わかりました。自信はないですけど、頑張ります。
Okay, I'm not confident, but I'll do my best. Oh, 1 week passes in the blink of an eye. Miss Aqua and the sister teach the song to the children, and I, dressed as a servant, put up signs for the concert around the town. The reception to the posters is generally positive, and I can somewhat see the townspeople are also tired of the strained atmosphere and are wanting something to unwind. We need some circus for this bread. Rehearsal seems to be going well too, and Miss Aqua has never sounded better. Feeling confident, the day of the concert finally arrives.
緊張する。
I'm so nervous. As the start time draws closer, Miss Aqua looks increasingly nervous. Concerned, I go over and lightly rub Miss Aqua's back. Are you okay? Do you want some water?
平気です。
It's okay.
何か口に入れたら吐き出しちゃいそうで。
I don't think I can keep anything down right now anyway. Everything went fine during rehearsal, so just perform like you did then. You'll be fine.
普段通りが一番難しいんですよ。
It's not that
ご主
simple.
人様も見ましたよね。
You've seen how crowded it is, right,
お
Master?
客さんが入ってるの。
It's a full house. I nod as I recall the huge crowd gathered outside the chapel. The chapel is completely full, so people are even standing on the street to listen. It looks like everyone's excited and looking forward to the concert, almost as if there were never any conflict between the pro-Francois and anti-Francois
どう
groups.
してこんなに人が集まってるんでしょう。
I wonder why so many
ご
people
主人
came.
様、心当たりはありませんか。
Do you have any idea, Master? Maybe Marine and Fubuki put them up to it. It's probably because of this. I show Miss Aqua one of the posters I put up around town. It has a portrait of Miss Aqua with the words, "The miracle songstress, Aqua has arrived. Enjoy the harmony of an angel," written on it.
奇跡の歌姫。
Miracle songstress?
どう考えても盛りすぎじゃないですか。
Don't you think this is going a little overboard?
このキャッチコピー。
Just whose idea was
考えたの
this?
は
Mine. I'm sorry. That'd be mine.
ご主人
Master?
様。なんでこんな無責任なこと書いたんですか。
Why'd you write something so ridiculous?
嫌がらせですか。私に恥をかかせようとしてるんですか。
Are you just trying to embarrass me?
こんなにハードル上げてお客さんががっかりして帰っちゃったらどうするんですか。
What if I don't meet their expectations and they all leave
ご
disappointed?
主人様は本当に
Really, Master? Jeez! There's a good reason for this. Please, calm down and I will explain. Miss Aqua glares at me with furious eyes, so I gesture to calm her down. She then reluctantly lets go of my collar. In order for this plan to work, we need as many people as possible to come to listen to you sing. You'll be going on stage dressed as a noblewoman, so naturally everyone will think that you're exactly that. Without doing something like this, the anti-Francois group would never come to this concert.
確かに反対派にとって自分たちの敵ですもんね。貴族って。
Wait, what? They would never come if we don't do something like dressing as a noblewoman, even though nobles are their enemies. That doesn't make sense. I guess you're right, nobles are their enemies after all. That's why I made this poster, to try to get the anti-Francois group to come. Of course, I didn't do it to tease you, Miss Aqua.
理屈はわかりますけど、納得はできません。
I understand, but I just don't like it.
奇跡の歌姫って。
Calling me a miracle songstress.
こんなに煽ったら聞きに来た人たちに全然大したことなかったとか期待外 失礼だわとか言われちゃいますよ。
If you say that, then people will end up saying stuff like, that was a disappointment, or that was a waste of time, or something like that. That's not true. Your singing voice will capture their hearts, I'm sure.
どうしてそう言い切れるんですか？
How can you be so sure? Because it captured mine. Hearing you sing made me feel so much brighter, Miss Aqua. The importance of having someone next to you with a smile and the happiness of holding hands. Your beautiful voice really touched my heart, so I'm sure it will be the same for everyone else as well. I speak passionately as I take Miss Aqua's hands.
ご主人様はどうして私のことを信じてくれるんですか？
Why do you have so much faith in me, Master?
私、ご主人様に信頼されるような人じゃないですよ。
I'm not a person who deserves your trust. Okay, I'm just going to be right back to feed the cat. I'm going to give you a 1-minute ad break. Perfect timing. I can just have a sip of water and then we'll continue. When you confessed to me, I told you that there was a secret I was keeping from you, right? Yes, I remember. After my confession, Miss Aqua cried as she told me that. Skip that one. I decided to accept this and love Miss Aqua, even with her secrets. That decision hasn't changed. How can you believe in me even though you know that I'm hiding something? If you knew what it was, I'm sure you wouldn't feel the same way about me anymore. No matter what it is, my feelings for you will never change. Because I love you, Miss Aqua. It's normal to believe in the person you love, right? Do you really mean that? I nodded in confidence, and Miss Aqua lets out a deep breath. You're so trusting and that it's actually worrying, Master. If you believe in everyone like this, you might get hurt someday. I don't trust everyone so easily. I know all too well the pain of being betrayed. In high society, lies and deception to undermine others are simply a part of our everyday lives. Although Sister's quick thinking has always saved us, I've been caught in such situations more times than I can count. I've seen many deceptive people commit immoral acts, blinded by status, honor, and wealth. But Miss Aqua would never do anything to hurt people. In fact, you're the type who works hard to help others. You always look out for others, and you'd never turn away from a child in need. It's one of the things that I love about you. I continue talking, hoping that my feelings will get through to Miss Aqua. Miss Aqua listens to my words silently, and then smiles bitterly. Geez, you really are something, Master. How can you say all that embarrassing stuff with a straight face? But if I don't say it clearly, then you won't believe me, right? Or should I keep going? No, I'm good. If you say more, I might just die of embarrassment. And if you really have that much faith in me, I have no choice but to do my best. Miss Aqua gives me a bright, refreshing smile, as if a weight has been lifted. What I said seems to have made it through to her. Knowing that makes me feel fulfilled.
結構時間経っちゃいましたね。そろそろ本番です。
Time goes fast, huh? It's almost time for the concert.
精一杯頑張って歌いますけど、失敗したらちゃんとフォローしてくださいね。
I'll do the best I can, but please take responsibility if things fall apart, okay? Of course, I'll perform a stage act to liven up the audience if that happens.
そんな器用なこと本当にできるんですか？
Can you really pull something like that off?
そうだご主人様。
Oh,
一つ
that's right.
頼みたいことがあるんです。
I wanted to ask you something, Master.
イベントが成功したらご褒美をもらえたらなって。
I don't suppose there's a reward if the concert goes well? I don't mind, but what would you like? I'll have to make sure I'll make sure to have it ready for you.
それは全部終わった後に教えます。難しいことじゃありませんから。
I'll tell you once everything's over. It's nothing too much.
私は子供たちの様子見てきます。また後でご主人様。
I'm going to go check on the children. I'll talk to you later, Master. I assume we'll go past the concert for today, and that's where we'll stop. Alright, good luck. A dozen or so minutes later, the concert begins with rousing applause. Everyone seems excited to see the miracle songstress. The sister takes the stage to open the
今
show.
日はお集まりいただきありがとうございます。
Yeah, that's definitely Marine. Thank you very much for joining us here
ど
today.
のような立場であっても、
Regardless of our
どのような
backgrounds or
思想を持っていた
beliefs,
としても、音楽の前では皆平等です。
we are all equal in front of music. I can never read her sentences halfway because she speaks so slowly in this role.
願わくばこれから奏でられる歌声が皆さんの心に平穏をもたらしますように。
We hope that our sincere voices today will bring peace to everyone's hearts. The sister bows before singing in front of the piano, and with that, the children and Miss Aqua take the stage. Miss Aqua's face looks stiff as a board, and I can clearly see that she's very nervous. From the side of the stage, I gesture at Miss Aqua to take some deep breaths. She nods and starts moving her arms widely.
よし。
Okay. Life returns to Miss Aqua's eyes, and she looks straight ahead. Seeing this, the sister begins playing the piano. Oh?
アクアリ
Wonder what song they're going to sing. Miss Aqua looks out over the chapel hall as she listens to the prelude.
ウム。わあ、すごい人の数。
Aw, cute.
町の人たちがみんな集まってきたみたい。
Wow, there's so many people. It's like the whole town's here.
こんなにたくさんの人たちの前で歌うなんて想像したことなかったよ。
I never dreamed that I'd ever perform in front of so many people. There's something in the background. No, I guess not.
人前に出るのあんまり得意じゃなかったのに、ほんと何が起こるかわからないよね。
Her eyes. Even though I've never been good at being in front of people, life is really full of surprises, huh? Miss Aqua glances over to the side of the stage.
レオは私の歌にはみんなの心を一つにする力があるって言ってた。
Theo thinks that my voice has the ability to bring people together.
でも実感はないんだ。私は私の感じたままに歌うだけだから。
But I don't feel that way. I just sing what I feel after all. Miss Aqua takes a deep breath, then begins singing. The children's chorus overlaps with her voice, and the audience listens intently to the voices brimming with energy and life.
考え方や立場は違っても人はきっと分かり合える。絆は結び直せる。だって
I'm sure people can learn to understand each other, regardless of their status or ideals, because broken bonds can be mended.
私とテオはまた一緒になれたんだもん。
After all,
でも貴族とメイドだとしても
Theo and I are back together again, even though he doesn't remember. We're a noble and maid.
だから町のみんなもきっと大丈夫。ちゃんと仲直りできる。
So I'm sure the same can happen for everyone in this town as well. Miss Aqua's voice becomes more and more powerful, spreading out into the streets and drawing even more people to the church.
よかった。ちゃんとみんな私の歌を聞いてくれてる。
I'm so glad everyone is listening to me sing.
聞いてるだけ
But this isn't enough. I really need to touch their hearts. I have to put all my heart into my voice. Miss Aqua's passionate determination is conveyed to the children, and a great wave of joy washes over the chapel halls. The entranced audience listens breathlessly as each word is seared into their hearts. They believes in me. I need to listen up to those expectations. I'm gonna have to listen to this song separately afterwards. In fact, I'm gonna do a quick little save. How do I save? There. There. May my song reach you. Echoes of Miss Aqua and the children's voices could be heard all around town, continuing to resonate and never fading away. As soon as the song ends, the audience erupts in rumbling applause. Good thing I saved there then. I too clap so hard that my hands hurt. Once Miss Aqua goes off stage, it'll be my turn. As the eldest son of the Francois family, I must convince the townspeople that the rumors aren't true, and clear everything up. This won't be easy by any means, but I have to do my best not to let Miss Aqua down. Determined, I wait for Miss Aqua to come off stage, but she doesn't. Instead, she faces the audience and takes a deep breath. Everyone, thank you for listening to our song. I have something that I would like to say to everyone here. Seeing the serious look in Miss Aqua's eyes, the audience goes quiet. I truly love Valence. I think this town is very beautiful, exciting, and a wonderful place to live. The sisters and children have been so nice to me. So I find it hard to believe there is so much strife here. That is why I put my earnest feelings into our song, hoping that everyone would smile and get along. Were my feelings able to reach you? The audience doesn't seem to react well, and although no one is booing, a somber silence envelops the halls. Eventually, people begin shouting how a noblewoman shouldn't look down on people. Just as I expected, everyone thinks that Miss Aqua is nothing more than just another noble. But despite everyone speaking against her, Miss Aqua continues talking with a smile. As expected, you all believe that I am a noblewoman. That is not surprising, since I'm wearing these beautiful clothes that a commoner could never dream of wearing. But I'm actually a commoner. I'm just a maid who works for the Francois family. I was born into a poor farming family and worked in the fields from morning to night. My home walls were drafty, so I slept shivering under a thin blanket. Now that I think about it, every day was a challenge. Are you surprised? You couldn't tell at all, right? The townspeople are puzzled by Miss Aqua's words, but their doubt soon turns into curiosity, and everyone listens quietly. I thought that nobility and commoners were actually so similar that if they changed clothes, you couldn't tell them apart. Because at the end of the day, we're all just humans. We may be from different walks of life, but I'm sure we can understand each other if we just talk. Because we can form bonds with one another. Miss Aqua pleads with all of her heart. But the distrust between the pro-Francois and anti-Francois groups isn't something that can easily be quelled.
もしかしたらこの中に考え方が違うせいで友達と仲が悪くなっちゃった人がいるかもしれない。
There may be people here who have lost friends because of your different opinions.
でも大丈夫。
But that's okay.
一度結んだ絆は必ず結び直せる。
Bonds are eternal,
私がそれを証明できる。
and broken bonds can always be mended. I can prove it.
だって私は記憶をなくしても身分が違っても思いは通じ合うってことを知っているから。
Because I know that even if our memories are lost, and we may no longer be the same person, our hearts can bring us together.
そうだよね、テオ。
Right, Theo? Misako holds out her hand to me, and I step up to the stage and grab her hand. Geez, this isn't what we planned.
ごめんなさい。歌ってたらテンション上がっちゃって。
I'm sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself after the
で
performance,
も後悔はありません。
but I don't regret
私
anything.
がスーってしてとてもすがすがしいんです。
My chest feels really light, and I feel so alive right now.
きっと思ってたことを全部吐き出せたからだと思います。
I'm sure that's because I was able to express all of my true feelings. Yes, it was a truly rousing speech. That's why my resolve is now even stronger than before. I must do exactly what we came here to do, so that Miss Aqua's earnest feelings and courage aren't in vain.
ご主人様、緊張してますね。
You look nervous, Master.
こわばってますよ。
Your face is so stiff.
大丈夫ですよ。みんなちゃんと話を聞いてくれますから。
It's okay.
それに
They'll listen to you. And
ご主人様が私を信じてくれたみたいに、
just like you believed in
私
me,
もご主人様を信じてますから。
I believe in you, Master.
ご主人様なら絶対大丈夫です。
I'm sure everything will work out.
ご主人様。
Just do your best, Master. I feel a surge of strength flowing from Miss Aqua's hand into mine, and overflowing with courage, my nerves start to go away. Thank you, Miss Aqua. I'm okay now. Miss Aqua smiles lightly and lets go of my hand. I feel Miss Aqua's gentle gaze behind me as I turn to the audience and begin speaking. Nice to meet you all. My name is Theo Francois, the eldest son of the Francois family. As soon as I introduce myself, the audience erupts in excitement. They seem curious to see me for the first time. I've been investigating this town for a little while now, and during my time here, I've unfortunately met some people who are not happy with the Francois family. But I didn't come here to punish these people. If the Francois family has done something to upset you, then I'd like to sincerely apologize. The moment I mention apology, the audience begins to buzz. You shouldn't ever apologize. After all, nobles don't apologize to commoners. Nobility views commoners as inferior beings who should be ruled over. I'm sure that if Father was listening right now, he'd be outraged. But as Miss Aqua reminded me, commoners aren't meant to be ruled over. They are people who we must walk together with. Nobles are commoners. We are all people. And just as Miss Aqua said, we can understand each other if we just communicate our feelings. Until now, there's never been an opportunity for nobles and commoners to talk to each other. I think that's why there is so much division and conflict. I want to put an end to such sorrowful strife. So please, share your voices with me. Share your voices with me so that we can make Valence even better. Please. The sister raises her hand shyly.
ものすごく個人的なことでもよろしいでしょうか。
May I ask for something personal? Yes, please. Ask me
で
anything.
は、子供用の服を融通していただけませんでしょうか。個人で持っている服がかなりボロボロになってしまって。
Would you be willing to spare some clothes for the children? The clothes we have in the orphanage are in tatters. Of course, I'll talk to the merchants right away. A variety of other requests soon follow, including repairing wells, maintaining town roads, and mediating problems between neighbors. As I respond to or politely decline each request, the voices of opposition against nobility slowly start to fade. An hour later, I slump onto the church pew. I feel completely drained after having to keep racking my my head the entire time without a break.
お疲れ様でした。
You must be exhausted.
ご主人様大人気でしたね。
You are very popular, Master. It's not often that commoners can voice their concerns directly to a noble. I'm sure Father would be furious if he knew about this.
私はすっごくいいことをしたと思いますけど、同じ人間なんですから きちんと話せば分かり合えますよ。
I think what you did was amazing. We're all humans, so if we communicate, we can understand each other.
きっとこれで反貴族派の人たちも考え直してくれるはずです。こんなに平民に優しい貴族めったにいないでしょうから。
I'm sure that the anti-Francois group will reconsider things now. You never hear about nobles who are so nice to commoners after all. I hope so. Phew. I've used my head so much that I'm suddenly so sleepy.
少し横になったらどうですか？顔色もあまり良くありませんし。
Why don't you lay down for a bit? You don't look so good. But there's still more work to do.
ダメです。ほら、横になってください。
No, you should take a rest. Miss Aqua sits beside me and lightly pats her thighs. Can I?
今日は特別です。
Today's a special treat.
でも必要ありませんか？
Or do you not want to? No, of course I'd like to. I don't think I'll get many chances to sleep on Miss Aqua's laps. Yes, both laps. Excited, I answer a bit too enthusiastically.
そんなに喜ぶことでもないと思いますけど。
I didn't think you'd be that happy.
どうぞ。
But please, go ahead.
でも上を向いたらダメですよ。ちゃんと横を向いててくださいね。
But no looking up.
見られたら恥ずかしいですから。
Just lay on your side. I don't want you looking at my face. It's embarrassing. Okay, deal. I slowly lay on my side and rest my head on Miss Aqua's lap. So this is the so-called lap pillow I've heard about, huh? No, it's the laps pillow.
どうですか？寝心地は。
Are you comfortable? So warm and soft. I think I'm going to fall asleep at this rate.
いいですよ。寝てしまっても。
Go ahead and sleep.
無視したら起こしますから。
I'll wake you up shortly. But wouldn't this make your legs sore?
そんなこと気にしなくていいですから。
There's no need to worry about me.
体と頭を休めてくださ
So
い。
just relax and take a rest. Miss Aqua puts her hand on my head and gently starts stroking my hair.
お疲れ様でした。
Today was a long day.
このままぐっすりとお休みください。
Please have a good rest, Master.
私はずっとご主人様のそばにいますから。
I'll always be by your side. Miss Aqua's voice becomes like a lullaby, and I gently drift off to sleep. And then he's going to start dreaming, probably? Oh, guess not. Well, we're going to stop there for today, then. The next stream is... probably Tuesday. And it'll probably be Portal 2 solo, but I'm not sure. I'm going to talk to Shade and we'll plan a night where we can do co-op. So it'll be either 7:30 or 8 p.m., depending on which one we're doing. Solo or co-op, respectively. Hope you have a good rest of your day. See you later. Bye-bye.